Hello, fellow traders. Now, let me cry. It's a cry and it's a laugh all at the same time, right? What I mean is, I have good news for you guys, and also, no, let me put it better. I have bad news for you guys, and also very much of a good news at the same time. How can you be crying and laughing at the same time, bro? Tell me. Tell me this story. But look, this is the reason why. There is going to be a breakdown into my 10K account that I have lost in the beginning of this week. The date that I'm shooting this video is 26th June 2025, 11:15 in the morning GMT. Oh my goodness. I want to teach you guys not technical analysis. That is why I don't prioritize that on this challenge. But number one, strategy in regards to psychology and the in-depth of trading. Forget about technical analysis, forget about fundamental analysis. Like the reality of trading, that's what I mean to say. The reality, including psychology, trade management, risk management, and all of the reality. Now, I lost my 10K account on Maven. Somebody will say, oh, Nixon is a bad trader. Oh. Look, these are the signs that you are never going to be a successful trader. The fact that you see somebody making a loss and you think, oh, he's bad of a trader, you are not going to get anywhere in trading because you don't even understand the rudiments of trading. Now, let's go. I don't want to do much talking. Let me break down. Can I fix these? Let me fix this quickly. It's up. Move this thing to the top so you guys could, have a clear view of what I'm going to show you. So let's go now. Boom. Here we are. Here we are now. Oh my goodness, what is happening? All right. Good. I hope you guys could see everything now. Yes. This is the Maven 10K account. You could see where the account details is the navigator. You could see Maven trade server. Okay, so let me take you through the trades that I have placed on this account. You guys know from the first video that I posted here that I was even down 1.6%, something like that. I think that day I was down 159 or 150 something dollars. That is almost 1.6% of my account. And the trade was on Ethereum USD. And mind you, even on that trade, just after I was taken out, the trade moved in my favor or something like that. That is not needed. But I just want you to understand the rudiments of trading in regards to reality. The reality. Let's forget about technical and fundamentals. Reality of trading. Yeah. Now I took USD card trades, EURJPY trades. They were all, see, you could see, look to the far right bottom. You could see series of losses. I mean, it's all losses. Losses. There's no win. There's no win here. I mean, there's no win here. And I breached the account. Mind you, the maximum drawdown on the account is supposed to be 8%. And then the daily drawdown is around 4%, something like of that sort. Yeah, 4%. So if you are risking 1% per trade on every setup that you have, then you have 8 chances to take a trade, like technically, right? Technically, you have 8 chances if you are going in with 1%, right? Now, I chose to go in 1.6% on a single trade, and also not just 1.6% on a single trade, but to also lose 3.2% of the whole 8% in a single week. So, technically, I was supposed to trade this account and fail it in 2 weeks, or maybe pass it also in technically 2 weeks to 3 or a month, because of the risk appetite I chose for this trade. I hope I'm making sense. Now, I don't want to go into the technical analysis side of things on this particular, account. You could see trade at 9,179. You can see the balance right here down there. The account is blown. History, I'm showing you history. You could see a loss. I've not even made a substantial win on this account. Why? I was risking. The reason is I was risking 1.6%. Technically, 3.2% in a week. In 2 weeks, if I'm losing on a row, that's 3.2 times plus 3.2, that is 6.4. Okay, 6.4. Literally, you are only left with, let's say, barely 2%. Barely 2%. Okay, 1.6% again, right? And I lost everything. Now, if you think into it, right, I have just placed not more than 4 trades or taking not more than 4 setups on this particular account. And I have told you guys to learn to think in probabilities, right? You don't have to make any expectations of the market. You only know that you have a setup that works. But the probability in regards of the outcome, the outcome of your trades can never be, so to say, this is going to be the there's no surety that this is going to be the outcome. Never. Never. The moment you have those kind of mindsets, you are a losing trader from the onset. There is no surety. You can only position your mind to think in probabilities and not an expected outcome. Expected outcome means this trade is going to be a loser trade by all means. Expected outcome means this trade is going to be a winner trade by all means. I'm going to give you value that a lot of mentors wouldn't even give you. These are, value that people give. Some people give in their courses. Some people will have to teach a whole course and even not teach what money management, risk management, trade management, or psychology or the reality of trading like this. But I'm teaching you in this particular challenge phase. I've lost everything, like literally on 4 setups. And I told you my system or my strategy, that which I named the gold digger strategy, is having more than 40% win rate. Now, I'm not going to give you the exact win rate, but it has more than 40% win rate. Just so I'm bringing it to the minimal, example that I'm citing, so that, we take it from that ground. It means that when I take 10 trades or 10 setups or 10 trades, I am expecting to win 4 out of 10. And my risk to reward is, let us do this calculation ASAP. Let me help you guys do this calculation ASAP. So I'm expecting to lose, let's say, 6 trade. I'm only expected to lose 6 trade because of my setup, or my strategy having 40% win rate. So 40% win rate, my risk to reward is usually 1.25 to 1:3 and up. You understand what I mean? Or more. Now, let's take an average of 1.25, because that's the starting point. Take it like technically, right? Now, do the math on your end. Risk to reward is 1:1.25 and more. And I'm expected to lose 6% and make or win 4% of the trades. In an example where I'm taking only 10 trades. So if I'm risking 1.6% of my account and I'm going to take 10 trades, that is going to put us on 1.6 in total. 1.6 times 10, that is going to be 16%, right, of our account. Yeah, 16%. Now, so if it's, let's say, 10K, 16% is going to be like 1,600, right? Now, this is calculation. Yeah, reality. Let's go face it. So now I'm risking 1.6%. So 1.6%, in the worst case scenario, I'm supposed to lose take it or leave it, or technically 6 trades. So 1.6 times 6 is going to give me 9.6. So my account will be done. If I'm trading a 10K account, it's going to be 9.6% in total of trades that I'm expecting to lose times the 10K. So I'm going to be losing 960 out of the 10K. So minus 10K, the account will be down 9,040. But mind you, there is a good news of me winning 4 trades. And on that 4 trades that I'll be winning, I'm teaching you some nuggets here, guys. Out of the 4 trades that I'll be winning, take your calculator. We are using calculator. I don't want to use a screen. It's going to take more time. Out of the 4 trades that I'm going to be winning, my average risk to reward is 2.5. So my account is down 9,040. Keep it in mind. So 2.5% risk to reward times 4 that I'm going to be winning, the 4 setups. That puts me on 10% on the 10K account. That is going to be 1,000. Okay, that's going to be 1,000. So in the worst case scenario, if I lose 6 trades, then my account will be down 960. But if I make 4 out of the 10, trades that I'll be taking, I'll be making 10% on my account, which is $1,000. So let's deduct 960 from the 1,000. How much will you be? We'll be left with $40. So I have not lost anything, but then I have landed on a break-even or in break-even because I have deducted the 6 trades that I've taken that I've lost, like in expectancy, right? And then the 4 trades that I've taken that I've won in expectancy is going to give me this. So I'll be in profit on the account, on the whole account, $40. I've not lost anything. In fact, I've made $40. But I told you the average risk to reward is 2.5%. But the truth of the matter is, I even get more of 1:3 risk to reward than I get 2.5%. Or 2.5, sorry, 1:2.5 reward. So take it or leave it. If I'm supposed to be using the 3% to calculate this, then it's going to be 3 times 4. The 4 trades is going to be landing me in $1,200 on the 10K account. 1,200, okay, 1,200 minus the 960. Still is going to be 960. I will be left with $240 in profit. $240 in profit. That is if I go in 1.6%. So trading is a game of probability. I don't want you to ever forget that. After learning fundamentals, after learning technicals, bro, it just sharpens your brain. It sharpens your edge. But it doesn't give you any surety on the outcomes of any trade that you take. Hallelujah. I hope I'm preaching here. Now, the good news is, just after I have taken a loss on my 10K account, in fact, losing the 10K account on the first challenge phase, I said, look, it should be a continuous challenge. I bought another 5K account from the same Maven. And I'm going to show you a proof of that 5K account. I don't know if I'm going to edit this video, but I'm going to show you a proof of that 5K account. And that one, I have passed the first phase, making 8%. And I made that even on a single trade. I took my first trade, I lost almost $100. My second trade, it was dancing around, and I lost around $17. I cut my losses very short. And then my third trade, I made over 500 and something dollars to pass the first phase, bulldozing all the losses I have made and making the $400 on the 5K as 8%. Good news and bad news. My name is Jordan Nixon. I'm going to shoot a different video on the 5K, but this is what you need to know about the 10K. So it has been a lot, it's been a lot. Currently, they've sent me a DM, Maven, that look, these are logins to your second phase. And I was like, okay. Yeah. Okay. Losing a 10K to passing first phase. But that's not all. There's another second phase which I'm supposed to make $250. That is 5%. And so I need to psych my mind up and think in probabilities again, probably, and see what happens. I'm out.